back in your face with another one, as you can see. You know, you know how this go, man. On this end, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Uh, we finna get to it, man. You know, I got some work to do, man. I noticed, man. You know, I've been really tapped in with, you know, in line in my program, or should I say, in line in my investments, in line with the things that matter the most here at TV Inc. family. So, with that being said, I've been slacking in a couple of areas that I shouldn't be slacking in when it comes to the spring cleaning in the headquarters, in the main area where me and the Bulls operate. You know, I've noticed I've been kind of slacking in those areas. So today, what I am gonna do is we're gonna kind of bite into this thing here, or should I say, tap into this thing that I call lifing. You know what I'm saying? It's what I call lifing, man. It's all part of lifing, especially when you're an entrepreneur. Hey, what's going on, family? Especially when you're an entrepreneur and you got yourself wrapped up in a lot of other things other than breeding dogs. You know what I'm saying? And breeding dogs is one of my main sources, one of my main focus right now. All because I'm knowing this way of life is gonna change my life, others' life, in ways that I can't even imagine. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, TV Inc. family, we finna get to it, man. Right now, I'm in the middle of feeding pups. From the looks of it, I see one, he's holding on to the old nipple of his mother, just sitting tight. He clamped down on that thing, but he look like he's full as a bull right now. As he is, he full as a bull. It's my boy Theosis. Shout out to my boy Lewis and my boy Theosis. You understand me? It's my boy Theosis. To all my newcomers, man, that's tapped into my live at this moment in time, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap into greatness and stop waiting, man. Stop waiting until you see the big bang, man, and go on tap in and become a part of the big bang. Don't wait until you see the big bang and say you're a part of the big bang. Tap into the big bang right now so we can bang and blow up together. You understand me? Because if you try to tap into the big bang once we bang or blow up, I'ma just say, man, you just someone that caught in. You understand me? You understand. You understand me? You caught in and you understand. So with that being said, man, this is the product right here. This is the newcomers right here over here at TV Inc. family, man. Small, compact, nice, high spread, full tail, babies. It's about that time he just got off that old nipple root. That old nipple root. It's time to go on and clean that rooper root. You know, clean that old hiney hind. You know, I'm finna get ready to clean that boy hiney hind, man. Oh, that's Theosis. That's Theosis right there, man. Shout out to one of the members, man, over here at TV Inc. family, man. He came up with Theosis, man, and out of all those names, that was one of those names that just wasn't considered common to me. So, you know, I stuck with Theosis. No hard feeling to everybody that jot some strong names into the comment column. You understand me? It's just that Theosis just said different with me, man, and that's who this is, that boy Theosis. But let me clean this boy Honey Hind up so I can get to the good part. What's going on, man? Y'all make sure, man. We trying to beat this thing up, man. I know it from the looks of it and the way things been going, man. I know it shouldn't take us that long to reach 1K subscribers, TV Inc. family. We've been putting in hard work, man, and we deserve the up, man. We deserve the up, man. So if you a true underdog lover, man, and you believe in underdogs, man, and you want to rise with a team of greatness, you know what I'm saying, man, go ahead and subscribe, brother. Go ahead and subscribe, man. And after you subscribe, man, leave a comment in the comment column and say, man, we live, man. We live. We live. Leave a comment in the comment column, man, and say, we live. I almost 11 years old. Yeah, this boy ain't 11 years old, but I don't know where you getting at with almost 11 years old. This must be a youngster saying he almost 11 years old. So if you're young, man, and you saying you're almost 11 years old, man, welcome, man. But I think it's 9:47. So it's about that time for you to go on and start laying down, youngin', man. This content right here, should I say, this video gonna be available for you, man, when you wake up or when you get out of school, man. So that being said, man, go on and get in that bed, man, and rock it, wiggle your toes, man, till you go to sleep. You got her when she was a pup. Oh, you saying you got her, dog? Oh, I apologize, my brother. I thought you was saying all I seen was 11 years old, so I was thinking you was a youngster, man, on my channel. That's on me right there. It's on me. Oh, still appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love, brother. You must gotta get up in the morning for that. Gotta get up in the morning, man, to punch that clock. 7.5 weeks. Oh, when I got him. Overstood. But these pups right here, man, ain't even. These pups is barely 5 days old, I believe. What's today? Is today the 20th? If today the 20th, they just 4 days old. You licking that boy, mama licking this boy here. And he squirting all over the place. He just squirting urine all on her. She sitting there while I'm talking to you guys and holding him. She sitting here licking this boy. He just squirting all over the place. Yeah, man, they real fresh. Like I say, they just got here. I got a son that's been here with us, man. They going on 8 weeks old. They be 8 weeks old on the 20. And put this boy here up. They be 8 weeks old on the 23rd. This girl, baby, she love to eat, man. She love to eat. I want to pull out that old nipple because out this area where I got a mama at, you know, after the pups had that C-section, or should I say, after the mama that had that C-section, the first couple of days, you know, she be dropping discharge out of her little, you know, her little issue, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of be a bloody scene, man. So, you know, if you're not mindful or stand on top of your work, man, you'll eventually start causing your working area, maybe wherever you're working from, you'll begin to cause that area to start building up an odor, and you'll start trying to find out where the odor coming from, and that will be part of the odor, you know, that blood sticking around, and you know, mama still kind of got that fishy smell. You know, the fishy smell with the blood is not a good mixture. So you want, you know, as a breeder, man, you know, you want to always stay on top of stuff of that nature, man. So you won't have to worry about your living quarters smelling like a swamp and you know, cows and potential customers or maybe members in your household or part of your program, causing them to feel like, man, I don't like going over there, but that nigga, that boy, excuse my friend, that boy there got some aroma over there, man. That seem to always run me off, man. Every time I tap into the boy program, man. So you know, we want to keep our environment safe and clean, TV Inc. family, especially when we dealing with these bulls, man. That deal with certain issues if they ain't bred right, you know, because you know to all my breeders, man, out there, you know, we have a habit of being creative to a point to where we start creating anything, and we sometimes we create some stuff that be out of whack, and then we have to live with the creation. You know what I'm saying? So as a breeder, man, when you creating, you got to make sure you in line. You lining your studs and your females up with the right blood, man, or should I say with the right lineage, man, where you don't have to worry about the backfire effect, man, because you know the backfire effect is getting the looks that you're looking for in your pockets or your exotics or your SLs, but having to deal with the core part of your investment, or should I say your creation. You know what I'm saying? And when that core part of your creation is not in line with your vision, sometimes, man, you have to bite the bullet. You know what I'm saying? And have to face reality and deal with a pup or a dog that deals with complications. You feel what I'm saying? So you know. Oh, hello, what's going on? My fault. You know, I ain't mean to ignore you. I'm sitting there in the bill, man. You know, I'm spilling. So, you know, I want to make sure I get, yeah, I take it one, I take it slowly, you know, should I say, take it one step at a time. I don't want to be trying to do this and do that and do this and do that. And then what the point I was trying to make, and I forget where I was left off, and then I'm starting back off in the beginning, or why I left off in the wrong, you know what I'm saying, place and stuff of that nature. So, you know, with that being said, TB Inc. family, to all my newcomers, all my members, all my potential members, you know, man, don't take it personal if I don't tap right into your comment whenever you drop a jewel on me, or you drop, you know, some concern on me or question on me, man. You know, I'm human, man. I'm life, and you know. I'm just trying not to get too carried away and start stumbling over my own feet, trying to do too much. You know, just trying to grab control of this thing I call creating content. You understand me? I'm just trying to grab. I just want to make sure all my I's and T's are crossed the right way, because these clips that I'm leaving on my channel is live clips of raw footage of me in the lab. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing that I'm cooking up in the lab and I'm tweaking it with my editing program, and getting it up to standards where I got a good seasoned video that can probably reel a large amount of fans or supporters or whatever you want to call them in. You know, I feel like, be honest with you, I feel like this live approach is the best approach. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, you know, this just me coming from a place of my reality of what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? To everybody else that had a way they do what they do, you know, I salute, you know, because I see, you know, your way of doing what you do works for you. But I feel like this right here is the best way to make it happen. Yeah. Yeah. I'll pull up. Yeah. All right, you don't mind. Yeah, man. What's going on, TV Inc. family? You know, I'm trying to get my. She done now. Little small girl, small compact girl, man. That's my girl, baby. This baby right here. This baby, you know, I'm beginning it off with a bang, as you can see. You know, I'm in the same place. Different space, and headed to the T.O.P. Man, y'all see, man, these are creations, man. It's my creation. You know, stuff that I put together, man. This is my stud that I use over here at the camp, and a female of mine that I used over here at the camp, man. So yeah, man, this is what I put together. It's what I created, man. I'm happy about this one here. I created the last one, but the stud that I used to create that breeding or that litter was a stud that I used outside of my program. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna let you check them out. That's who I'm holding right now. That's the newborn. Mama getting it clean. I'm saving wipes, to be honest with you, because she's starting to get with the program. Yeah, she's starting to get with the program. You know, she licking that girl clean. She wasn't doing that at first. At first, I putting the old butt towards her face. She just smelling it and wasn't doing too much of that. I say, man, I see this here gonna be this gonna be a ride right here. But she did eventually, you know, when I pulled it off, she went pulling up on the baby tub. I got the pup station in, and she going behind me and taking care of business, cleaning them and stuff of that nature. So she been doing good, man. Mama been doing good. This baby right here, this baby, she full as a tick, full tail, smile girl, smile. You put that face up there, smile, come back, nice back. I really can't get no good looks of her. She too small to be putting it, getting all the way live. Let me see if I can get live with her. Let me see if I can get live with her. As y'all can see. Nice chest, nice fronts, nice dome, full tail, nice back, nice head well. Or should I say back well? She got a nice back on her. See that muscle right up in there? Got that muscle in there too. She's beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, she finna be 5 days old. You know, they were born on the 16th, we on the 20th, right? I'm gonna bring my boy Theosis back out. He probably gonna act up. He been feeling some type of way. He been on that nipple and acting like, shoulda called him Gator. That's what I should have called him. Should have called him Gator instead of Theosis, because he get on that nipple, and you know how them gators do when they grab a hold to you, how they spin and spin. I had to literally get him there and hold him right there with the nipple so he can get with the program to stay still, because this boy grab a nipple and he just do the most. But yeah, look at them fronts on that boy. Got some nice bows, nice fronts. Look at that head. Them shoulders, look at that back piece. See that muscle up in there? So you already see that muscle gonna be right. That full tail on that boy. Lilac boy. I hope that nose stay like that, but you know, this the beginning show. So your mom and daddy nose is black, so hopefully we may take from someone down the line, man, that had a red nose or something, man. That'll be a work of art, man. Nah, we ain't got a crew. We ain't got a crew. I don't know if you must have tapped in. You ain't catch that video I put on y'all yesterday. You know, just to fill you in, we gonna move fast because I don't want to build on it again. But y'all know we had kind of did a natural breeding because of the complications that my girl deal with. You know, and I just wanted to give her one little. You know what I'm saying? We can go and, you know, we've been building on this for the last couple of weeks. So a lot of people that's been a part of the family, man, understand what I'm building on now. And some people that has come along and don't really know what's going on. If you want to understand and get to where you in line with where we at now, because we moving forward, it's best to go back and check them videos out that I've been dropping the last couple of weeks, you know, concerning everything that's going on here at TV Inc. But yeah, all the puppies, yeah, see, that's it. I'm glad you know. See, that's the gift. You know, we on the father's time, so everything that played out, it played out the way it did. You know, the girl was carrying a 6-piece, but with the 6-piece, every last one of the dog, every last one of the pups was in a breech position. Every last one of them was in a breech position. If anybody know anything about a breech position, it basically means they was all coming out feet first. So, you know, for a woman, a human, you know what I'm saying, it's hard on a human woman. So you can only imagine what my girl went through trying to push these pups out. And, you know, we got 2 out the deal. It was a 6-piece, but we only got a 2-piece out the deal, and we lost a 4. You know what I'm saying? And that was it was love, man. I looked at it from a positive standpoint. I placed letters on the 4, man, and I looked at it as LOVE, love. You know what I'm saying? Since we live in our vibrant energy, I look at everything as being love. You know what I'm saying? And it's a big lesson because I learned so much with just that experience. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to going against the grain or doing something that I had already told myself that I wasn't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm starting to understand, even though that I am at a better place in life and I'm standing on business when it comes to certain things, I still notice that from time to time I have a habit of testing the water. And you know, sometimes it turn out good and sometimes things get real messy. In this situation, it got messy, but we're not gonna get into it. If you wanna catch in or you wanna know where I'm going with what I'm speaking on, because it sounds like I'm speculating and off something that I have already spoke on, man. Go check that old video out, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Beef this, beef. We finna beat this thing up. We ain't finna keep playing TVE, family. We deserve to have 1K subscribers for this month over with. We didn't come too far to keep playing. We didn't come too far to be doing playing. We come too far to keep playing. So, you know, we finna get this thing together. But what I'm finna do, what I'm about to do, if like Nyla and Chase were reborn, overstood, you know something. But look what's going on. I've been slacking. You see this area I had, y'all remember I had created a little old nursing area. You know, this is a place. And right now, you know, I end up eventually, towards the end, one of the puppies got stuck in her uterus, and we almost lost Millie. So I had to end up getting an emergency C-section on this girl. So, you know, what you're witnessing right now is the aftermath, which this is the aftermath of me cleaning up. This is another setup that I put down before I picked up the setup that she had already made a mess on. But what you seeing, the blood and stuff, you know, the drainage off her situation is part of C-section. This all comes with C-section. This what goes on is the discharge. So we still in the beginning stage of it. So, you know, it's gonna kind of get a little messy. But this area right here is where I got a station. You know, she was at a point to where she wasn't trying to do anything, man. And we got her where she's moving around now. And this food right here that I have for her, she normally eat her food whole, but for some reason she ain't been eating it whole. So what I do is I give her the same approach. I'm wetting it up. I kind of been doing what I normally do. I kind of do what I normally do for the pups. Y'all know how when we make mush, You know what I'm saying? That's what I kind of been doing for her. I kind of been making her like a mush bowl and putting it down in there because it seemed like she responding to that. You know what I'm saying? Normally she go right in when it comes to the pellets being whole and not being softened with water. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I had Millie resting. Yeah, she resting. She just kind of trying to shake back Queen, man. She doing a whole lot better now. She had me a little kind of shook up, man, from what we experienced, man. I'm telling you, it was a scary sight. It was a scary sight, man. You know, the way it turned out, I knew it could. I knew it was going. I knew it was going to be a flawless victory, but I didn't know that all the pups was going to be in a breach position. You know what I'm saying? So that's what hurt us. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of made me feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Because I had something stored, man. You know, there was gonna be that was gonna be my opportunity. If everything would have came back in the clear, that was gonna be my opportunity to be able to set my tone in the game the right way. You know, I got bulls here that's been with me for a long time, and we all been waiting on the big break, man. You know, because we got some bags tied up into this program. So we've been all waiting on to get that breakthrough, man. And what I'm doing right now is kind of loosen it up, put some heat on her, and I think she gonna kind of take this a little different. So I want to put a little something together where she can put this on her stomach. Cause I'm gonna give her a pain reliever now, and then at 12, I gotta give her antibiotic, keep infection down and stuff. What's going on? What's going on, Queen? Sitting there putting the whole dish together for this bull. You know, the girl had a C-section, man. I was telling everybody what we experienced a couple of days ago, man. It was a scary sight. It got real messy. You know, everything that we end up having to face and deal with and live with was it was unexpected. You know what I'm saying? I really thought this was gonna be a smooth kill. But man, I was up for a rude awakening. The father say, you gotta remember, you on my time. Yeah, you've been on your time for a long time. Now you say, you know, you depending on me, and you on my time, and so that's what this will come with it. But we got two beautiful pups out the deal. We got two beautiful pups out the deal. You know, see, she gonna go on here, bite on through. See all this here, I'm gonna clean it up, put this comforter, old comforter I used to have, I'm gonna put that right there, up in that area, and these sheep that I have here with these little sponges on the ground, for to pull them up. And take him. I really got her a big pillow out there, but what I want to do is I want to wait until she shake all the way back and then bring it in, because I don't want to bring it in here and then, you know, she discharging from her little situation, and I have to clean the pillow again. So I want to make sure she not pushing out discharge before I put that big old comfortable pillow in there where she can really just get designer with her puppies, man. But yeah, y'all want to see Chasing and Nyla? Look at them. Look at her. As they get big. Yeah, that's Chasing and Nyla. Yeah, they turning out. How they turning out, TV Inc. family? How they turning out? Y'all like that or what? Look at the fronts on that boy, man. I love that boy. Look, he got that. Look at Nyla and Chasing. Yeah. Yeah, that's Chasing, man. It's my God. Look at them eyes on that boy. But that art, man, that's creation right there, ain't it, man? Look at this boy here, man. This Shamavati. This boy, is he gonna be the next level or what, Queens? Y'all let me know, cause y'all know I candy when y'all see I candy. And he just shake y'all up when y'all see him, don't y'all? Don't he? Yeah, the two newborns just like them. That's why I say, man, when they say the Father work in mysterious ways, man, that's the type of work he did. See, I can't breed these two together. Even though it's a girl and boy, that's his sister. So I can't breed her with them. I can't breed them together. So what the Father did, even though, we lost we took a big lesson to the gut, you know what I'm saying? He put it in line in a way to where I don't even have to go fishing for a stud or, outside the land. I got a stud here. So I can probably use that boy Theosis, that lilac boy, like chasing. We call him Theosis. And we call that blue like Nyla, we call her baby. We call her baby. So it's baby and Theosis, chasing and Nyla. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was talking to the family yesterday, man. We kind of, popped something off yesterday with should we keep the ears, cut the ears, and names and stuff of that nature. And we had got us an old lucky winner, man. We pulled save the ears out of there, right? But I didn't tell everybody that I had already paid to get the ears cropped, right? So the fool called me. And was like, man, when you gonna come down here and get the situation taken care of? And I'm like, man, I say, man, I had ran a little old remix, man, with my people, man. And we kind of did some little gambling, man. We kind of put something together, man, just to have fun, man. And to create something together, And I came out on the other side of the field, man. The supporters ended up winning the deal, right? He like, what you mean, man? I'm like, man, they was saying, man, don't cut the ears, man. I like, man, is there any way I can get my money back? He like, nah. He like, man, you already know, man, ain't no refund, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I said to myself, man, I end up sending that little bread, because what happened was the one that won, that won to save the ears, because I put everything in a box, you know what I'm saying? We all had tied out. It was 6-on-6. So I put save and cut in the box. So what I did was I shook up the box. I pulled the little paper ball out the box, and I just played a little game, guessing game. Like, hey, what y'all think it is? Y'all let me know what y'all think is saving or cut, which one it is, First person said save, and so the next person said cut. So when I pulled save, when I opened up the piece of paper, it was saying save. So the person that won didn't know that I had a gift attached to it. So they won a $20 little old gift. I was gonna give them either some merch or a $20 reward, and that's what they got. They got a $20 reward with the little old coupon, man. Oh man, I really ain't liking that. What y'all think? Yeah, he is walking better, ain't he? What y'all think, man? Them ears, man. Them ears they gonna look good. Them ears clipped, honey. What you think? Let me see what's gonna happen, because I know these are some of the new members. These is the members that been around too. They just wasn't here. What y'all think? Y'all think they gonna look good with the ears clipped? What y'all think? Cause this they mama. This they mama right here. This the puppy's daddy right here. The puppies I just showed you, this they daddy right here. I don't know what he doing over there. That's they daddy. And this the puppy's mama right here. He don't like clip. A lot of people saying that, man. Them clip be making it be popping. They hit different when they ears clip. You don't think that boy look good with the ears clip? The floppy ear is so cute. It looks mean. What you think? What you don't like that mean look? Look, that's their mama right there. You don't like that look? Keep on it. Keep on it. You don't like that? You don't like that look right there? What y'all think, TB? Ain't funny. I think he gonna look real good with his ears left. You see how they fold over? But her, Nala ears is just funny. Oh, okay, look mean, good, like tough, like for real, right. What you got over there? You got an exotic, or you got a pocket over there? What you got, XL or something? What you got? You love those natural ears. So the people be with them ears, man. I think a lot of that comes from a lot of women. It feel like that, man. Y'all looking at it as being their ears instead of looking at it like getting their ears pierced. Look at them. That's what they do all day. That's what they do all day. You got your boxes. I ain't never seen no boxer with their ears clipped. It's glad you didn't get your ears clipped on that boxer. Oh, these exotics right here. It's that China blood right here. These are exotics. What happened? She just ate a big portion of that food. Yeah, but these China, these pups here got that China blood in them. They great grandfather name is Teach, man. He old golden boy over there in China, man. Yeah, them exotic. These are functional though. Look at this boy. Do y'all think this boy gonna be the next level? What y'all think, TB family? Y'all think this boy chasing that Log boy? Do y'all think that people gonna want to buy into this look right here? Look at this boy. This boy the full deal, man. Girthy, nice rear, nice fronts, nice eye spread, smush muzzle. Beefy look, this boy got like a beefy kind of mean look, man. I'm talking about, I like ears. Yeah. So somebody had one of them already. You know, you like them ears on them. You like that look right here? What y'all think? See, right now, them ears just look floppy right now because they haven't really grew into their full potential yet. They still in the process of developing. And you can already tell by looking at these dogs, these are not gonna be no small exotics. These gonna be beefy, functional, next level, you know what I'm saying, bulls right here, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, chasing. See how functional they is? I ain't letting them out right now because I'm finna get ready to clean up. I gotta clean them up. Gotta clean the cage up and clean up Millie area where she's been nursing those pups. Yo, what's the word, OJ? Nah, for real. That boy next level, huh, man? Would y'all buy into this dog or what? Would y'all buy into him? Yeah. They call that boy lilac color, man. He really down there not even lilac no more. You know that lilac look more like a golden color. He started like he darkening up for some reason. What y'all think? You think cause he's still in the bracket of a lilac or what? Cause you know that lilac be like that golden color. Nah, I don't know Michael Vick, but if you know him, man, let him know. I say, what's the word, man? Yeah, that's what you got right there. The ones I just showed. This the mother of the pups that I just had. You know, she in a state of recovery right now. She in a state of recovery right now. We fighting right now. And these the puppies. Two out the deal. See how they look at them. Full tails. Look at them domes on them. Tell the truth, TV Inc. family. What y'all think about these pups? Y'all think these pups right here gonna have some nice size head? We already know they gonna be small. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at their heads, what you think? You think they gonna have some pretty solid heads? Cause they got them smushed muzzles. What y'all think, TV Inc. family? Yeah, all of them move good. I'm gonna show you. These exotic move good too. Watch this. Watch this here. Watch this. Let me close this cage up. That's why I said, man, it's not about it's not about, you know, it's not just about the breed of dog and what they are, if they're exotic, standard, or what it is, you know, whatever bracket they fall up on the category. It's all about the way they was bred. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes your dog falls under the category of being dysfunctional and stuff, and don't have the functional abilities, man, to be able to run back and forth like a greyhound in the yard. These right here is a different kind of breed of dog. This is what they can do. They're gonna start moving and getting active in a little bit. Look at that back on that boy. Stop, son. You're gonna start messing with my shoes, man. Put in my shoestring, got my shoes, you know, I already started that. Come on, bro. Watch them. Watch they get active. See, this boy here, a nano boy right here, and he ain't got that compact look that I wanted. If he had the compact look, you know what I'm saying, this boy, he'll be a flawless victory too. But what happened was, since he a nano boy, and I matched him up with that girl, that girthy girl over there, you know, I know and see, when you been in this game for a minute, you know, I ain't been in it for a long time, but I've been in it long enough to understand the formula, you know what I'm saying? So what I done was, since I'm already knowing that a lot of dogs take a lot from their mother, I said to myself, I'm gonna match the boy up with a strong mother. Hey, get away from that. Now I gotta go pick up poop. I'm gonna match this girl up, match this boy up with a strong mother that had that small, compact look. And, you know, due to him being a nano, you know what I'm saying? I already knowing what's gonna happen from there. And that's what happened. So we're gonna probably get some of this here going on. You see this China girl right here? See how that girl short and compact? Them puppies that you just seen, that's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see this. And they're gonna be a little more lower and functional though. gotta do is, hold on. I got pooped out. Let me get this up right quick, TV Ink for me. See my little regular pit bull. Now they want to bother me right now. Look at Johnny. What's going on with you? Sound like you bored right now, huh? Say, stop, bro. I don't want you biting on my shoes, bro. Come on, bro. Stop. Yeah. Boy, I got a big head, man. Look at mama. Man, you don't know no better, boy. I'm gonna say how your day going. Is you blessed? You sound like you're not having a good day. Cause you want my reality and what you feel. You want me to feel the same way you feel, and you really what you trying to stop, bruh. Stop, man. Stop. Gotta push this fool off, man, cause he'll bite. Stop. Don't eat that bug. Don't eat the bug. Stop. Do not eat the bug, bruh. Stop, bruh. Look, you see how he do? When I push him out, watch this. Stop. Look. Watch it. Look at him. See what I'm saying? I push him out. You want to come running back up on me. Get up off me, bro. Look at him. Get up off me, bro. Get up off me. Get up off me, bro. Get up off me, bro. Get up off me. See, these exotics. You see how functional they is? Look at him. He's still winning. Look how he running. This dog don't deal with no health issues. Functional exotics. Look at him. You see how he still... God damn, this fool gonna bite. I gotta be careful with him. TV Ink family, because he did this. See my hand? He did that. And the cloud hit me here. So I gotta be careful with him. He got a strong, hey, stop, leave that alone. He got a strong bite. Hey, let me get this beetle up that I just killed. Stop. We see Johnny, he untrained Buster breed. Man, you sound like your mouth is untrained. You need to train your mouth. Your mouth sound like it needs some training, man. You need to put your mouth in training school. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get whenever you get out my live, make sure you go look up, get online, man. You know they have all kinds of seminars and classes, man, to help you correct your temperature, man, and your muscles and your jaws, man, and your lips, because you sound like you don't understand what's going on. You more focused on trying to pick somebody with some mind that you feel is gonna meet your needs over time, but all it's doing is making you look like a pretty fool. Hold on, TV Ink family. Let me grab this boy. Y'all get in here. Get in here. Let me get these dogs before they start eating up stuff in my living room. That's not the working area. This area here, they in the safe zone right here, but hold on. Yeah, they in the safe zone here. But what y'all got going on, TV Inc. family? Besides tapping into greatness, man. Besides tapping into greatness. Look at this here. Look at my girl Jade. That's a pocket girl over there. That girl Jade. It's Doc K. Now he finna start doing the most. Shut up, bro. Don't start that, bro. Told you, you really a follower. You don't have your own tone. You want to do everything. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. Shut up. Oh, that's a pocket girl right there. That's Pocket. That's Jade. This her brother right here. She way bigger than him. She younger than him. That's her brother, different daddies. That's her dad over here looking like he want to start some trouble, be in his own world. That's her daddy right here. Oh, this is regular. This right here. This right here, my helper right here. Old regular pit bull, man. He just old helper. That's all he is. He ain't made for breeding or nothing. He just made strictly for helping. But he seemed to have a habit of falling victim to the stuff that I tell him to fix. You know what I'm saying? He don't learn how to, he haven't figured it out yet. I'm still working that boy. Trying to shape him into being a dog that correct the behavior of these wild bulls that I have right now. You know, all these dogs right now in the process, them puppies you're witnessing right now, I'm about to start working them and putting them to work more. Probably in a couple of more days, because in a couple of more days they'll be 8 weeks old. So I feel like that's a perfect time to really to put my hands on them and kind of guide them and shape them into being show dogs. That's what they're gonna be. They're gonna be show ready when I get through with it. They're gonna be show. You see how functional they is? These exotics. A lot of people say exotics ain't functional. They don't move and they deal with a lot of health issues and stuff like this. This is what you get out of an exotic that's bred right. You see they mama right there. These dogs is bred right. They wasn't. Now I gotta pick up poop. Hold on right quick. These dogs is bred right. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't dealing with stuff. Hey, get out of there. They ain't dealing with stuff that you see a lot of exotic bullies deal with. All because stop, bro. Stop. Let go of my shoe. Say. Stop, bro. Hold on. Let me put this in the trash, because I'm not gonna be able to do nothing. Come on, bro. This fool here talking in my shoes, TV Inc. family. But yeah, TV Inc. family, these dogs, these exotics, that you seeing right here is very functional like that because I didn't eat inbreed these dogs, you know. And even if you do inbreed can be a successful approach if you inbreeding the correct way. A lot of guys be trying to, a lot of guys be too focused on 10 times, babe, 10 times, 20 times, and 2 times. They be too focused on trying to strengthen the lineage by breeding too close. Hey, you finna get ready to go outside. I'm telling you now, you finna get ready to be placed outside. I done told you already, multiple times already. Hold on right quick. I gotta put some dogs outside right quick. Hold on right quick, TBE family. Hold that thought. All right, it's not a hefty sis. Get over it. And I know you're not. What are you doing? Sit down. Sit down. Ain't nobody over here for you to be doing that. You want me to put you in that cage? You need to go sit down. That's what you need to do. You ain't heard what I said? That's what you need to do. Sit down. Get over here. Get over here. Next person that do something or do any of that barking and what you just doing. Because there's people in here trying to sleep. Next person that bark, I got one chain out there with a collar on it for one of y'all, and I got another chain out there with a collar on it for the other one. For someone else that can't get it right. Yeah. But back to what I was saying, TV Inc. family, you know, a lot of people be chasing this 2 times this and 2 times that. I guess because that's a language that's been incorporated into this way of life way before I come along, right? But me personally, I'm trying to change the narrative. I'm trying to bring something different to the game. Even if I do bring a 2 times something or something of that nature, it's not gonna be to where I'm breeding too close to where I have to deal with dysfunctional dogs that deal with disabilities because they can't breathe right or move right and stuff of that nature. That's the reason why my boy chasing, you know, even though I didn't inbreed him like that, I didn't inbreed him, he still dealt with stuff of his hind legs being kind of and that out of place look, you know what I'm saying? All because of the way his father was bred and probably his mother was bred. That's his mother right there. But don't get me wrong, you know, shout out to my guy, you know, at Okie Dokie Kennel, man. The guy is a scholar. In my word, he's one of the best that's doing it right now. My personal opinion, you know, whatever he's got in his pot, and he's cooking up in the season he put in our man to get this look. Hey, stop. To get this look that he created, because this is part of his look right here. But this girl didn't come off one of his females and stud. This girl came off. Well, I take that back. I believe that Munch girl is a bape. She's a bape. She got bape in her bloodline. She got that bape in her blood. She got that blue veneno in her blood. She got a stacked pedigree. But I think Munch, her mother, came from somewhere else. And the girl, I don't know. I don't know the history behind this girl here being created. But I knowing she got a beautiful pedigree, and I knowing the way she was bred, the guy, however they did it, they matched it up the right way. That's the reason why you see this girl functional like that. Look, that's why her fronts, look at her fronts. She don't have no easty westy fronts. She had nice rear. She functional. You see how she's playing? Her puppies are moving and active and functional just like her. They functional and active just like her. Hey, I'm not gonna tell y'all again. I'm steady telling you over and over and again. You know, I'm still in training. Everything that you're hearing right now, y'all excuse me, steady correcting my dog. This is all part of training. You know, this is my work area, but it's also, this area is in my home. So if they get too loud, you know, the people in the back rooms can hear you just a little bit. It ain't loud enough to where it's disturbing, but you know, out the wire, hearing those little barks echoing, you know what I'm saying? It'll throw a flag on the plane and have people feeling like, dang man, I can't sleep. You know what I'm saying? But we don't deal with that much, you know. We only deal with that when we doing restroom breaks or we got these little knuckleheads out, you know, being puppies, man, you know, just being young, you know, and enjoying the fruits of being in a great home surrounded by love. You know, this is what you get. This is how you know your dogs are in an environment of people that truly love them and not beating them to correct them and stuff of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is what you get. When you got dogs that's ducking and dodging and stuff like that, that must mean that the owner had to get real physical with the dog, and he kind of came off too strong to where now the dog is afraid of him. You know, which, you know, I understand that approach because I experienced it before. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you, I had a time where I had to pop one of my dogs on their honey with a back scratcher, and it kind of put a, hey, what I just said. Hold on, hold on, I ain't had enough, hold on. No, they are not in they are not at your house. Your house is the jail house. This where they at is in stations, in areas that I have in the area where I work at. This is my office. So in the area where I work at, them being in a cage or in the process of becoming free will or free active dogs in my home. Right now, these dogs are not dogs that you release in your home and go in there and go to sleep. Because any one of these dogs, I'll let you take them to your house that you saying they in cages. I'll let you take one of these dogs and put them in your house, and let's see how your house look in the morning. These dogs is not fully trained to leave these dogs loose in your home. So if you feel that what I'm doing is how can I put in words? It's cruelty to animals. Then come here now. Let me give you one of these dogs. I pay you, and you let them be active in your house. Let's see how it turn out for you. And you train them at the same time. Let's see how your house turn out. And I don't want to hear nothing about you had to get physical and hurt my dogs because my dogs then ate up some expensive furniture you done worked hard for and you didn't finally got. Now all of a sudden the dog done tore the whole arm off the couch and stuff of that nature, man. I'm just being honest with you. Yeah. My dogs, what this set is, as you can see, this is my setup right here. This is my setup. All this is me right here. This is the beginning of TV Inc. All this area right here is my working area. All this is my working area. Everything from this point is the clear. This is the dog zone. Anything else in my home is not a place for them. So, you know, this is enough room for them. This is the beginning. You know, at the end, in the end, it's gonna be way bigger than this. It's gonna be a beautiful sight in the end. Right now, a lot of people are tapped into the raw footage of an up and coming breeder that's working with what he got until he get what he need. You understand me? But you know, you got so many people that's so how can I put it, judgmental driven to a point to where they can't respect a reality outside of their own. Everyone want to dress everybody else up in clothing and undies and footwear that they wear, not understanding that at the end of the day, I like to wear a different brand. The brand I may like to wear may be considered cheap in your world, or too expensive in your world, or whatever the case may be. But the point I'm making is that I try not to place too much focus on my end game. You know what I'm saying? I wanna enjoy the fruits of my process. So I gotta be able to experience and feel what it's like to be at the bottom, you know, and working myself on up. Because in the end, whenever I start opening up sessions to where I'm teaching or showing someone that it don't matter where you at as long as you start, I can be able to show them footage like this here to make them understand how far I come. You know what I'm saying? Stop, she didn't open this thing. Y'all stop, let's go, move. They doing the most, hold on. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. This dog here, man, is something else, man. Look at him. Look at him. Look what he finna do. Look what he finna do. This carpet is made strictly for them. This carpet is theirs. This is a working carpet. Even though it's in the middle of my floor, this carpet is like a training carpet. This is a carpet that teach my dogs how, you know, this is why I potty train them at. This is why I potty train them at, and this is gonna be an area where I work them at. So this carpet is something I keep clean constantly. Once I feel like they done did too much, you know, running on it or pooping on it or urine on it, I take it outside and I give it a good spring clean it up real good with different chemicals, spray it out, and I let it sit in the sun to dry out. Once it dry out, I sit it back up. But let me get this urine up. He just put, hey, y'all doing too much. But let me get this urine up. He just. Stop, bro. Every time I come over here, bro, you ain't gotta come over and bother me, man. Look at this. He have a habit of doing that. This is my working area, broom and mop. This is strictly for them. I don't use this for nowhere else in the house, man. When I come correct. I'm not using the same mop that I use in the area with my dog. Stop, bro. Stop, man. Stop, bro. Hold on, TBN family. This fool here not gonna let me clean up and hold his phone. Y'all gotta remember, I'm the only cameraman. Stop. Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? What I'm doing right now, TV Inc. family, I'm letting them get their works out, letting them work themselves, man, because you know what I feed, it requires for my dogs to get active and work it out, work some of the. Hey, get over here. Get over here. Hold on right quick, TV Inc. family. These dogs, man. Come on, bro. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Your playing time gonna be over with. That's for sure. Stop. What I'm doing right now, I'm letting them get them. Like I said, what I feed, I have to let them burn some of the calories off. Because if I don't, they'll get too overweight and then they eventually start dealing with health issues, all because they overweighted and then too much weight on their joints. Stop. And not having the build to be able to function with all that weight can cause them to be dealing with issues with their joints in the future. Like this boy here. Stop, shut up. Which one? Talking about this one? That's their mother right here. Stop, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, that's their mother. Shut up, Millie. You already over there. You made me think I'm finna give you a pain reliever and your antibiotic, give you a penicillin, and you over there acting up. Get over here. Get over here, Nala. She have a habit of want to agitate. She knowing she gonna act like that behind these puppets she just had. So she started going over there where them puppies at. Come on, bro. Go. Yeah, I do that there. I let that mama out, and they see these other dogs, they gonna get real jealous. It sure is gonna be a whole lot of racket in here. It's too late. Normally I let them go out. I let her come out and, you know, get jiggy with them, man. But right now it's late. My daughter back there resting, and if all these dogs are barking all at the same time, the noise could carry to the back rooms. Even though we got a nice size home, you know, it's still, if too many dogs barking at the same time, the noise could travel towards the back to where, you know, it can wake someone that's in a deep sleep. Cause you know, us being us, and hey, what is you doing, bro? Come on, bro, get back, nigga. Excuse my French, y'all. Look at this food. Man, y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Beep this thing up. We got 33 people in the building, man. Let's get some of them lights, man. Y'all tap the screen. Y'all tap the screen, man. Y'all let me know if y'all respect the setup, man. Y'all like the way the underdog is moving right now, man. You know, we lifing right now. That's what's going on. You know, we lifing, man. You see the beauty of I lay. Stop, bro. Stop, man. No, what wrong with you, bro? You seem to always target me, man. Stop, bro. Man, going on, bro? He have the target of me, you know, that's because I don't beat my dog. So he just think he just want to play and he just target me. Because he think he like to play. But as you can see, his plan is not playing. Look at this here. His plan ain't playing. This fool got a ferocious bite. I'm talking about he got a ferocious bite, man. Boy got lockjaw. Boy got lockjaw. Look at him. He ready to get active. He ain't even 8 weeks old. Look at these dogs, man. These dogs ain't gonna be no big dogs, man. This dog small, girthy. She just come up. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, he is. He my man right there. That's my man. Hey. Y'all kill it. I let y'all do your little biting each other, but y'all can't get too wild with it. I let y'all do y'all, but soon you start getting too reckless where y'all like y'all fighting each other, I'm gonna stop it. You know, I know them right now. They just playing. Have you ever noticed? This goes to show you. I'm changing the momentum of the game when it comes to how y'all feel about exotic bullies. Shut up. These are exotics, right? Y'all see the whole time we been on live. Look what's going on. This was going on the whole time. And then look at their mama. Listen to the breathing. You don't hear no heavy breathing. Look, see how active she getting? Shut up. Shut up. Hold on. Hold on right quick. Let's go, bro. I done had enough, bro. Let's go. Let's go, bro. We'll put you outside, bro. Let's go. We'll put you outside, too. Get out of here, bro. Ball again, you going outside. The last time, tell me. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm teaching him right now. And then look at this here. He's over here doing this again. Now I gotta get up urine now. Get away from him now. Hold on, TV ain't fam. Get out of there. What she trying to do is she trying to get a hold of the dog. I just look at this. Trying to get a hold of that dog food. Stop. Get back, bro. Get back. Stop, bro. They trying to get a hold of that dog food right there. And I'm trying to avoid letting them eat heavy at all times of the night because they have a habit when they eating late like that. They have a habit of when they in the cage, they want to poop in the cage. So, they in the process. Remember what I was telling you guys, all these dogs that's in the cage, I would love to have them roaming and being able to be loose in my home. But like I say, I got so many dogs and I'm still in the process of trying to get everybody in warnings with my vision. So, stuff is kind of out of whack when it comes to the structure of the behavior patterns in my dogs. You know what I'm saying? They kind of really savages right now. Hey. Yeah, they really kind of savages right now. They wild. Yeah, you gotta have control issues when it comes to these dogs. If you don't have control issues, a person that don't have any control and emotion driven will eventually get physical with these dogs to where they want to put hands on them, not understanding their strength, and eventually hit the dog and probably break the spirit of the dog and have the dog where the dog is afraid of them. Like I say, man, at once upon a time, I was in the state of being naive to my approach and understanding the way of a dog. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say the nature of a dog? And a lot of stuff that the dogs was doing, I just kind of feel like since I done had them for a long period of time, they should already know. But a dog is not going to know anything that it hasn't been taught. So if you expect for your dog to be behaving a certain kind of way or doing a certain kind of thing that's impressing to where it shows that you are more hands-on with your dogs and stuff of that nature, knowing you ain't being hands-on with your dog, you have another thing coming. The dog is going to show you that, man, you got to take out the time and get hands-on with him, man, in order for this dog to be able to follow suit. Appreciate the love, man. This boy here is next level right here, TV Inc. family. When I open this boy up, when I open this boy here up, when I open him up, I'm gonna probably open like 10 to 15 slots, man. I'm gonna open like 10 to 15 slots. I'm gonna set them at 1,000. I'm gonna set them at 1,000, 250 lock-ins, man, You know, shit, it just depends, man. Maybe a 500 lock in, 250 lock in. It just depends. I'm allow the public, man, to reap the benefits of what I created. And after that, man, I'm gonna shut them out, you know, and I'm gonna just put them to work here at TB Inc. You know, so if you guys are looking forward to beefing up your camp with some remarkable blood, man, a dog with an outstanding pig, man, a dog that has a remarkable temperament, personality, moves, the whole nine, man. It'd be best, man. And by 10 months, I think I might start. I'm gonna go check on the sperm count when he reached by 10 months. Once he reaches 10 months mark, if they saying he ready to work, man, I'm gonna open him up and allow you guys to bite down on this boy. But this boy, remember what I told y'all, man. This blood right here is China blood, man. That's why it hits different, you know. And I ain't just speaking on this boy and saying what I'm saying just to try to sound like, you know, I got some exotic in my yard, because they exotics. But I'm not just speaking on it to make it sound like, you know, since I got some blood from a whole nother country that, you know, I'm the only one with some China blood on the land. I'm just saying, if you've been looking for some China blood and everybody who got some China blood, prices are out your budget, man. You know, I'm one of them ones that you can go ahead and lock down, you know, go on and bite down on the opportunity with and talk to, you know, and we can try to come up with something that makes sense to where you can be able to get some of this. Look at this here. Now I gotta get this up. This is why I say this fool here has a habit. Fool here has a habit to want to urine a lot, and that's all because TB Inc. family goes back to what I was telling y'all. And when it comes to these dogs, especially this breed of dog, you know, this breed of dog that I have here at TB Inc. when it comes to this litter here and who their father is, you know, I'm knowing. Look at my pit bull. Look at him. He one of the first to step in, man. He just my old helper, man. Hey. Not gonna keep telling y'all the same thing, but are these exotics? Yeah, this is exotic. Come here. Shut up. Look at this boy here. He open right now, though. He open right now. I got him set at 750. I got him set at 750 right now. Y'all, that was his young on the grower on the inside that hey, hold on right quick. I gotta straighten some of this up, TV. Ain't fine. It's gonna keep getting out of whack. Hold on right quick. Did I just tell you? Sit down. I don't have to keep talking. I keep telling you the same thing. You come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's why I say you supposed to be my helper, bro. Get out, bro. Get out, bro. He ain't no good helper. He just old regular pit bull, man. They end up getting stuck here. And I just can't let him go because he play a major part in my heart. So, you know, with that being said, y'all know how that goes. But yeah, I was gonna say, when it comes to these puppies like this here, get over here. Look at them. They just want to do the most. See how active they is? But what I do gotta do is I gotta get them some water because they've been running around long enough with that water. Hold on right quick to your infant. Yeah, back to what I was saying with this breed of dog right here. You know, I matched them up. Their mother with a 5 stud, right? And he one of those studs that's gonna bring that massive look, gonna bring that girthy look, gonna bring the head and shoulders, gonna bring everything that a lot of people are looking for in the bullet game. You know what I'm saying? He put that out. He put all that in one package. When I matched him up with this girl here, she already was bringing head, shoulders, compact, bringing the comp. Hold on, right quick, TV Inc. family. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. There's something I want you to know. Is I'm in charge. I don't need you to tell me when you need to go out and use the restroom break. If I'm doing restroom break, that means wait your turn, man. Don't rush me. Hey. How, bro? How? Yeah, hey, stop. You going last for that. You going last. I guarantee you I won't let you out. You going last. Nice. That's my last time to put you on the chain, bro. I put you out. Hold on right quick. He ain't gonna stop. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. And I apologize to you and family, my dog, like my camera. Hey. Huh? Nah, that's Dr. and Bando. Yeah. Out. Yeah, but back to what I was saying, TV family. These dogs, man, you gotta be mentally and emotionally prepared, man. When it comes to this way of life, a lot of people want to step in and take on all these responsibilities of having multiple dogs, but not emotionally stable to be able to handle what comes with these dogs, man. These dogs, hey, get out of that boat. Get out of that boat. Get out of there. Yeah, they want to eat. Come on, Nala, you moving and make my foot, man. Get by my foot, man. You put your foot, you stepping all up under me, you accidentally step on you. Nah, that's just her. She kind of breathing. Yeah, she screamed out. She was behind, man. I accidentally stepped on her a little bit, but I ain't stepped on her hard. Just stepped on her enough for her to get my attention to let me know she was behind me. Come here, Nala. Hold on right quick. Come here. Cause you been hard. You're not getting out. Not getting out. I done told you multiple times to stay put and stay up here. You started going in the living room. It's over with. Stop. But yeah, TV Inc. family, a lot of people try to step in, man, and embrace this way of life, not understanding, man, the multiple factors, man, that comes with embracing this way of life and being able to function up under all this that comes with being a breeder, man. When it comes to these dogs, you see what's going on. This is constantly. A lot of these dogs, especially if you got certain dogs that you started out with, that you showing a lot of attention to, whenever other dogs start coming in, those dogs start getting jealous. You know what I'm saying? Look at these. I put her up because she started want to go towards the living room and start trying to target my Spectrum box and start pulling stuff down and unplugging TVs and stuff of that nature. I see now that I'm finna have to clean that cage and put you in the cage. You don't even see it coming, cause you finna get ready to go outside. She back active now, y'all. That's Millie, the one that just had the puppies. Now all of a sudden she wanna start back going. She wanna start back kicking the dust now, cause she feeling better. And I'm happy for her, but she had a habit of, way before she had them babies, she had a habit of being too aggressive with the young, man. You know, and I don't know if she kind of understand that she comes out too strong or what, but she just, I don't know, man. We working on that. I'm trying to fix it, but you know, dogs that's being loved, or should I say embraced with extreme form of love, have a habit. I think they can get a pass. So you know, that's the reason why she hasn't correct or feel that she needs to correct what I've been getting on her about. This fool here went out and was supposed to be going out use the restroom. He went out there fighting with my other stud. For some reason they got something going on. Look at this fool, man. Look at this fool, man. Man, hold on, TV Inc. family, man. I got some poop to get up. Stop. Leave that alone. tight. I'm gonna show y'all this was going on with that boy that I bred him with. This is the mother. The mother, you gonna see her. She that tri-blue girl right there in front of her daughter. Watch how fast she is. I created that temperament inside that blue boy. My regular pit bull out there trying to get him some, but he ain't nothing finna happen. Shut up. That's Sabi right there. Hey. And that's her daughter right here. She way bigger than her mama. And that's her daddy right there. She bigger than her daddy. I'm really trying to get some footage of the girl running wild in that yard. Cause she very fast. Man, look at this girl here, man. Look at this girl here. Look at that color on that girl. It's something about her color I love, man. Y'all see how she kind of got like that lilac, Brenner kind of look going on with that silver. I'm gonna call it a silver coat. She a blue, but she kind of got like a silver coat. This girl here, man. He was about to eat your tacos. He's trying to get Biz out there laughing loud. Nah, he is. Watch this here. Let me put them up, TB, fam. I ain't gonna keep lying him to put no stress on her like that. What are you doing, bro? The hot tail line. Hold on, TV ain't funny. Let me stop this. Yeah, you are very easy. You hiding by pimping ain't easy, man. That's all I'm doing. Planning, implement, maintaining, and prosper. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. It's very easy. Just watch and learn. I apologize, TB Inc. family. You know, we got a troller. I don't know if he trolling or not, but ain't pimping don't have nothing to do with what we got going on right now. We right here vibing, watching the beauty of creation, reloading and unloading, man, and showing that the greatness. They want to eat. But I'm knowing my dogs. This dog, this breed of dog right here, he's still in the process of building when it comes to his bones developing and joints. And in other words, his joints developing. So I'm knowing he gonna be a huge dog. Look at them. They both doing the same thing. They don't even see it coming. I'm figuring to put them up. I'm figuring to get straight. I got some stuff I need to clean up real. Gonna do some real spring cleaning once I end my live. I know a lot of you guys will probably want to sit and watch me get down and dirty. I may run a couple of quotas with you guys as far as how I get on with my cleaning, but I know a lot of you guys have seen how I put it down. So I may let y'all see me get this little nursing area set up for my girl, and then let y'all get feast y'all eyes on the new life that's being born into greatness, man. Again, yeah. But I'm knowing what these the pups is carrying. You know, these pups are gonna be huge. So I don't want to kind of put too much weight on them just yet. I'm gonna let them get to it though. They're gonna get to it eventually. But I'm not gonna let them. I'm not gonna allow them to get too caught up in eating out of everybody's bowls too. You know, I don't want to feel like every time I open the cage and they seeing people cages open with bowls and foods and that eating their food, going in their cages, eating their food is acceptable. It's not. You know what I'm saying? That's selfish. So, you know, it's nah, this ain't his daddy right here. This ain't their daddy. This the puppy's daddy, the ones that's in the ones that's inside the baby box. The baby tub, I mean. This they daddy. That's they daddy right here. And this the mama. Nah, the mom and dad ain't next to each other. I can show you the mom and dad though. I'm gonna show you the dad. I show you the mom. You already see the mom. Let me get. Come on. That's how I stepped on you just a while ago. Stop chasing my shoes, man. Hold on. Get over here. Hold on, right quick, TBN family. Everybody else doing. You used to do all that. Now you doing what everybody else doing. Get out of house, man. disappointing me now. All you doing is you're a fouler now. You do what everybody else do now. The moment I used to brag about you not doing what everybody else doing, now you want to eat leaves and try to run to the front yard and all that kind of crap. That's not open it up. That ain't open again. You probably breathing hard because what you did was you went to that front yard and you try to hurry up and back before I got outside. That's what you doing. She thinks she's smart. She ain't smart. Really dumb because she think I don't know. Hey, stop. 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 Shut up. Yeah, I'm gonna show you they dad is though. Stop. Stop, bro. I'm about to put you on the chain. Yeah, but this, hold on. That ain't the right video. It got music on there. There's one picture of the daddy right here. It's the picture of the daddy right here. You see them how his ears clipped? That's why I want to get his ears clipped. I think, me personally, I don't know, man. His daddy pretty tough, man. His daddy pretty tough. I like how his daddy kind of got like them kind of golden eyes. Nah, the dad ain't here. The dad is a stud that I use at another camp. Yeah, I put a bag on that boy to use this stud. I got 2 pups out the deal, but it was well worth it. Yeah, that's the daddy right here. Get over here. Y'all do the most, I know that. Here you go, right here.
He lives up to his name, turning Meat Trunks, a remarkable young stud with an impressive lineage and a strong reputation. Known for his powerful build and bone structure, he lives up to his name, turning heads with his unique look and true to the blood appearance. At just a year old, he rivals renowned dogs like Blue Veneno in mass and stature, while adding his own distinctive qualities. His temperament perfectly aligns with the breed standard. Strong-willed, happy, and eager to please. Already making his mark, Trunks has stamped his look on the next generation, proving his impact early. Owned by the prestigious Okodoki Camp, one of the top camps in the United States, Trunks has an exciting future ahead. With his exceptional traits and pedigree, he's on the path to becoming a true legend in his breed. Meet Trunks, a remarkable young stud with an impressive lineage.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I was telling you. I'm watching they weight right now because I don't want them to get too overweighted. I'm finna Gary put these pups up TV in because they gonna keep doing the most, and I got other stuff that I need to get out the way right now. So hold that thought. Come on, since you want. go use the potty. Come on. Yeah, that girl done kind of got a little underweight, man. That girl is huge, man. The mother of these puppies is huge, man. She's very huge. Nah, that's the mother. She ain't come. She just putting on a show. She ain't come. She the one that's been trying to get too aggressive with the puppies. She a female. That's a female. I'm finna take advantage and get this area situated for before she come back in. Let y'all check these puppies out. Yeah, the father of these pups is the one that was in the cage. That I was saying, nah, that's not their father. This is their father. This is his babies right here. We are very tiny. Cause their father is a nano. He a nano boy. He just ain't compact. If he was compact, he'd have been the next level. He'd have been the next level bull just for real. And the game right now shutting everything down because this not Key Ronnie. This not Key Ronnie babies. This is Millie babies right here. This Millie babies. The one that I just let out. This is her babies right here. It's her first litter and her only litter. She won't be having any more pups. So this was a gift to me. That girl is over 3 years old, and I'm just now breeding her. She was carrying a load. She was carrying 6 pups. But I won't be using her no more, cause I don't want to do no more natural breeding. And then what I may do is, to be honest with you, it depends. I may kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with the script. I think I'm gonna stick with what I said from the jump, because I had already spoke on that in the beginning of the video. So I'm not gonna allow myself to be driven by the looks of what this girl can produce, you know what I'm saying? And what she's bringing to the table. I'm gonna be grateful for what I got and make a difference for what I got, you know what I'm saying? Hold on right quick, TV. This is something that I had designed, like in my last video, you know, before she had these pups. I tried to make me like a little nursing box, but I had kind of waited till the last minute to start kind of buying material and stuff of that nature. So I just went on and worked with what I had, and this is what I created, a little area that I call the nursing box. It's what I created right here. It's a little section right here. I'm finna get ready to get in here and clean this up and clean these little blankets she got right here that she been having since a pup. But this little area right here, from that wall to this wall, is the area where she able to move around and enjoy the fruits of the space that's available and open to her to be able to interact and move around and stretch her legs with her young. But let me go on and knock this little portion out and I'll tie back in TBE family. Let me knock this out right quick so I can get her back in. I apologize, TBE family. I end up pressing. Tasha on the wrong site. What she got going on? I love BBCs. And I don't even know what she's talking about. I don't even know what she's getting at, Queen. What she talking about when she say BBCs. Yeah, I don't know what she talking about. I don't know what that abbreviation means, what BBCs is. Y'all turn me on. Turn me on. Hurry up, cause they hungry too. They hungry. So I'm kinda might be dirty minded though. Oh, okay. Appreciate you, Queen, for catching in and straightening them trollers out before they start getting too carried away, which I'm not even paying none of them any mind tonight. I know I'm showing a little love to them, but right now, they might not even get no love shown today. Sometimes it gotta be all about my supporters, man, my family that really wanna see me take this thing to the next level. Shut up, man. I'm finna put you on the chain outside. That's what I'm finna do. Cause you hard-headed. I done told you multiple times already, you still going against the grain. You still doing what I'm telling you don't do. Shut up, bro. I'm finna try to do a fast drive. Hey, man, no, you don't understand what I'm saying? The next time I say something to somebody else, I'm taking your balls out your cage, man. I'm telling you now. Next time I say something to somebody else and y'all go against the grain and do what this fool out here talking about, then I'm gonna take your bowl out there and you won't be eating out your bowl tonight. That's for sure. And then I'm gonna put you on a strict restriction, meaning you ain't gonna get your bowls back in your cage for a couple of hours. So waking up to a new day with your bowls in there and you feasted on morning breakfast with you, yeah, that's gonna be over with. You're gonna be waiting on morning breakfast. You keep playing with me. I'm telling you now. Y'all better get it together. I'm telling you now. You better get it together. Whoever think that whoever that is out there running their mouth and saying what they want to say, trying to mess it up for you because you ain't hearing that mouth. All right. You finna get ready to go out there. I just told you. That's my last time telling you. I'm finna put you outside. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you. You think you getting the last laugh right now. It's my last time telling you. I don't want to hear nothing. I apologize, TV Inc. family. We at work. We at work. Just come with the territory. We at work. All right. Just hold that thought. Keep doing what you're doing. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Did I say it's my last time telling you, bro? Did I say that's my last time telling you? Who else don't want to listen? Got something for you. You won't be eating up no more of this food. Not tonight. You won't be eating no more of that tonight. You forget about that, partner. You forget about that, partner. Keep feeding. Who gonna be next? Cause I'm taking whoever else bowl out the cage. You ain't gonna be eating all night. And if that ain't gonna work, I can take your water out of there. So you better make sure you stay still and don't move too much, cause you ain't gonna be drinking no water. Hold on right quick, TV Inc. family. Right on. Lay down so I can feed, so I can put them, lay down, so I can let them feed. You heard them whining. You wanted these babies, so it comes with this way of life. Been watching everybody else have babies. Now all of a sudden you want babies. You get the baby and you think it's gonna be an easy, a smooth sale. Yeah, it's gonna be a smooth sale, but you're gonna be working on the ship. It's gonna be a smooth sale, but you're gonna be working on this ship. Yeah, I'm letting her see how I kind of give her a little room and stuff. Now I gotta get in here and tighten this up right here and get ready to bring these knuckleheads in here to study. Trying to get up under my skin by being disobedient. Let me set this up to you, in family. Letting y'all get raw footage, man, of what a breeder go through, man. What y'all witnesses is what a lot of breeders won't show. A lot of breeders ain't gonna show you the ins and outs of what they go through, because a lot of breeders' emotions is not 100% intact. Not saying that, they ain't got what it takes. It's just saying a lot of times breeders, they have stuff going on with their shelter where they getting real physical with the dogs to where the dogs is behaving, but they behaving because the breeder is being too extra. And what I mean by too extra mean the breeder is hold on. Both of y'all can go outside. I promise you. All right, keep it up. If you think what he's doing mean more than you being in here enjoying the fruits of sitting here and ain't having to face reality of being disobedient, then keep doing what you're doing. And if you think that right there, what you're doing, Simon, when you know better, if you think that's cool what you're doing, you gonna face a reality. Because you know better. Let me bring my screen back up. Yeah, but like I was saying, TV Inc. family, what you witnessing right now is raw footage of what breeders go through. You know what I'm saying? This is raw footage of what breeders deal with on a day-to-day basis, day in and day out. But a lot of breeders won't show you this because a lot of breeders' emotions are not intact. So a lot of stuff that they know they're gonna fall victim to being online, they rather not go live because they already knowing. Right now, they got so much stuff going on in their life to where they life and hearing all the racket that comes with this way of life is something they don't want to be up under. So that's the reason why you have a lot of breeders, what they do is they create content. They create content outside the live and post their content, but never go live. And the reason why they never go live is because they don't want you to run across something to where they get too physical with the investment, and then you start looking at them as being someone that's abusive to the dog, and start. Hey, you know what I noticed? That some of y'all finna have to go. That's what I noticed. That's a tactic right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a tactic. These dogs understand everything you say. So saying something like that make them get it in line. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Man, right now, at the moment, everything is falling in place, man. What I can say is this, brother, that hold on. What I can say is this, brother, that TV Inc. has a bright future, man. TV Inc. has a bright future, brother. And you're a part of the future, my man. So if you don't be able to get nothing off the titty here at this moment in time, hold on. How, bro? Y'all will be on the street, God. You too. I'll be giving you food in a little bit. Back to what I was saying, TV Inc. family. If you don't get nothing off the titty here right now, we have a bright future, man. And I must say, anything that we produce from this point on is gonna be super, super next level. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I leave a good impression in the end to where you understand when you shop with us, you're gonna get the best of the best that comes from the brand, man. For real, for real. You're gonna get the best of the best that comes from the brand. I'm not even gonna push nothing. I'm not even gonna push nothing out the gate that's not functional, that don't have what it takes to change your life, my life, and others' life. You know what I'm saying? So that means if you buy anything from me, you understand me, you're gonna get a next level, a super, super next level bull, and you're gonna be able to work that bull if that's what you decide to do. And it's gonna change your life and others' life to where whenever someone asks you, man, where did you get that dog that I bought the puppy from off of, man? Where you get that dog, man? Because whoever produced that dog, man, they produced a remarkable dog, man. The dog has everything that I've been looking for since the beginning of time in this breed of dog. And you're gonna be able to shine some light on TV Inc., man, and be like, man, you know, I'm a member of a great family, man. You know, it's a younger guy, man, an older guy, you know, whatever you want to put, what bracket you want to put me in. You're going to be like, man, yeah, he was, you know, an older guy, man, that started from the bottom, man. The brother then rise, man, and he setting the tone, man, in this game to where, you know, he's setting the tone in the game to where you can lean towards him for information that's gonna change your life. You know what I'm saying? If you just get out your feelings, put your pride to the side, and just hear him out. Because everything he's offering is for the FREE. For the free. But I ain't gonna lie to you, TV Inc. family. You know I gotta be all the way silent with y'all, right? You know, sometimes the patience of being verbal works with that dog face and literally talk to him like you're a lieutenant or something. Loud talk to him. That means you gleeking all in their face, talking loud and stuff like that. You down there spitting in their face and talking so loud and getting so aggressive to try to scare the life out of them. Then that's what you need to do. You got to. Because when you dealing with knuckleheads, them knuckleheads feel like the bigger they get, they got what it takes to take you down. So you have to make them understand that, man, I'm the one. I'm the big kahuna. I'm I'm the king of all kings. I'm the showstopper. I'm the one that has laid the foundation with the laws that's wrapped up in them. I'm the one that brought you in the home, a place of peace, a place of love, a place where you can be yourself. You don't have to worry about being mentally and physically abused day to day. And I'm just being transparent with you guys because I don't want you guys to ever think that it's not a day that goes by where I'm tempted to want to grab one of my dogs and shake them up like this to make them get their attention. It comes time when that happens. But I begin to realize sometimes when that's going on within me, that's all because I'm still battling with emotions that I need to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting at is I even fell victim to something that I told myself I wasn't gonna do anyway. Whenever it comes to my dogs being out of whack and getting, you know, all worked up and loud, talking back to me, telling me what I'm gonna do and this and this here. I had already told myself I would stay in a sound state and continue to allow my peace, my vision, etc., be my fuel to stay in line. You know what I'm saying? Especially when dealing with these dogs. You see what I'm saying? So I fell victim today by getting overworked and extra loud with my dogs. She's a good mother, man. She's doing good. She's doing good. I got a little setup right here, the little fan right here for her. It's a little setup I have outside the gate. Like I say, this is the area I'm cleaning up for her right now. As y'all can see, I done spring cleaned her cage. Because it's been a while since she's been in her cage. So what you guys were seeing in the cage earlier was basically her before she had the pups, where she go outside in the yard and she get you know, knee deep in it, man, and enjoying the fruits of being out, enjoying the vitamin D that the sun produces, you know what I'm saying, and gives to the to life, you know what I'm saying, you know, etc., man. So, you know, whenever you was you seeing this cage right here in the background look like it had kind of little dirt in there, that's all because that and I've been slacking, you know what I'm saying. Normally I try to make sure, if not every week, every other week, you know what I'm saying, that I jump on top of cleaning up cleaning our cages, you know what I'm saying. Like I say, man, you know, this way of life can be a challenge, man. But you know, this way of life is for anyone that how can I put in words? Anyone that respect life in general. This way of life is for those kind of walk of life for people, you know, because I don't just only respect the life of a dog. I respect the life of a human being. I respect the life of a bird. I respect the life of a rat. I respect the life of a cat. I respect the life of any living thing, because I understand everything that exists plays a role. So what I'm gonna do after she finished feeding these pups is I'm gonna wipe her down with a warm towel, you know what I'm saying, to kind of clean up dry blood that has accumulated over time on her coat. And as you can see right here with her coat, This is what she had, like a allergic reaction. It was worse than this, but I have some stuff that I use that has been clearing it up, and it's been making her hair grow back, man. And I would love, turned you guys on a couple of videos in the past. So if you guys want to know what that chemical I'm using, just go back and check out some of my content, and I guarantee you'll run across it. But it works, man. It's for you can use it for a little bit of everything. And right now, she all worked up right now. What I am gonna do is finna give her an antibiotic and I'm finna give her a pain reliever. So what I probably do is, let you guys see this here. These are pain relievers right here you get from the vet. As you can see, anybody that's a part of this way of life is familiar with this bottle. If they really taking out the time and pulling that wallet out and taking them dogs to the vet, this is a bottle that the vet give you for medication. The vet had already broke the pills in half. So this right here is a pain reliever right here. This right here is an antibiotic for, and what's going on right now that's being easy for me when it comes to giving her these meds is, hold on, I'm gonna show you. Because maybe in the future, if you have to put your dogs on meds, this is a tactic or approach you may want to use in the future that may allow it to be a smooth sale for you as well, like it is for me. It's a smooth sale. It's a strictly kill. It's a straight kill, man. No problems at all. Watch this. So this is what I do, TV Ink family. I have like a measuring cup. This is a measuring cup. And this a little syringe. You can get these anywhere, in any local store, convenient. I wouldn't say a convenience store. We'll say somewhere like a Tractor Supply or a Walmart. I think you also can find these here at your local Walgreens, man. These things right here, these tubes, it comes with a set. You can find these anywhere. But I'm gonna show you how I do it. This right here is a setup, if anyone knows, that breaks down pills to like a powder base. If you put it in right and place it in the right place, it breaks the pill down to a powder base. So it may not break all the way down, but it's gonna break down good enough to where I could put it in this measuring cup. and give me a good breakdown once I get it together. So this is what I got so far. This the best it's done, which it'll do better than that, but I'm not gonna sit here and keep breaking it all the way down. What I do is, this is a measuring cup. I put the first meds in there like this here. You see how it's breaking down? I let it sit in there. Pill is sit in the antibiotic that I have for. I put both ends of dust in the measuring cup. But they also said that with those kind of pills, the whole pill is really what a medication is. But what I do is I sit there and I allow the water to break. I allow the water to break the medication down into like a liquid form. So I give it a good stir to where the medication can, soak in the fluid, to where as I spin and do what I do, and this is what I do. I pull this up like this here, and I put it in, hold the head up a little bit, and I just let it off in my mouth like this. So what I'm gonna do is, TV Inc. family, hopefully you guys be able to witness me do what I do, which I'm allowing you guys to witness that. But at the moment, I'm allowing her to interact with her pups and build a relationship with her pups by allowing her mother instincts to kick in. So right now she's feeding pups, and my phone just said my battery going low. So what I am gonna do is tell you guys to hold that thought. We gonna get to the bill. What I'm doing right now is allowing you guys to see what I do off the screen, or should I say off the record, you know what I'm saying? So to the guy that feel that he should take out the time to try to find some way to try to criticize me, or to put me down, or try to embarrass me, or to try to make it like I'm someone that's not taking this way of life serious, to a point to where I got my dogs living in an environment that's unhealthy, or whatever he may feel. You finna witness, kind of what goes on here at TV Inc. I may not get knee deep in it because, like I say, it's gonna be a smooth. I gotta bathe my pups too, so I'm not probably gonna let you guys see that, but I'm gonna kind of let you guys see what I normally do before I call it a day. You know what I'm saying, here at TV Inc. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna let this here sit and soak in the fluids. Let this here sit and soak in the fluids. And I'm gonna finish. Like I say, see how this girl showing up and showing out, man. She's doing a remarkable job, man. It goes to show, man, that these dolls is a perfect example of giving us the understanding, man, that if anything that we looking for on the external that's making us feel like if we don't have it, making us feel like if we don't have it, that we don't have what it takes, then I'm here to tell you, man, this dog is a perfect example of making you understand that everything you need is already dressed up within. You just have to be willing to be open-minded and be willing to accept criticism or feedback that would awaken something in you, that will awake that go in you, or should I say awake that medicine cabinet that's built in your heart, into your system. You know what I'm saying? That will make you understand, man. You don't need nothing outside of yourself. You got everything it takes, as long as you're willing to take out the time to understand it. Cause look, she never knew. I never, I haven't really showed her much on how to be a mother. She just watched the dolls that I have here at TV Inc. put it down in the yard. So I guess, she was paying attention from Jump Street. But I'm seeing now too, the way I got this set up right here, after she finished feeding her puppies, I think I'm gonna probably kind of flatten this little comforter out that I have right here for, because I'm noticing that this little setup how I got it kind of got like a little slope on it. You know what I'm saying? Where it's kind of going downwards a little bit towards her upper body. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of straighten that out too. But TV Ink family, hold that thought. Let me put this phone down. Let me grab my charger because I don't want it to rudely interrupt in the middle of me recording and building with you guys. So hold that thought. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back, TV Ink family. But this girl here is the only dog I have here at the camp that battles with complications with her breathing, right? And like I say, man, she was a dog that I bought from a guy that kind of bred. He really not into breeding and selling dogs. He just so happened one thing led to another. He ended up with a son and a mother. I guess the mother dog and I'm having pups. He ended up keeping the son off or whatever, the litter, and the son and the mother end up having babies. And I ran into his sister and she was saying something about they had some pups. And at the time when I first jumped into this lane here, I was just in one of those states of desperate of want to have a bull, man. Because I knowing that these dogs have always been something that I always had a soft spot for. And then I understood that, I didn't want to fall back victim to a lifestyle that I used to live. So I'm like, man, from been on the outside looking in and watching scholars that have paved the way in this way of life, watching they line and seeing how they put it down made me understand that I have that same go in me, you know what I'm saying? To where I can be able to be, get in this game and become a success if I just keep my head in game and don't allow the storm to cause me to fall victim to what a lot of guys fall victim to, into thinking that this way of life is not where it's at no more, because it is. People all around the world is always looking for a power, man. Should I say a soothing gift? Because that's what they are. These are soothing gifts, man. These dogs here have a habit of, man, when you're going through the most, man, they have a habit of bringing you back to reality, man, and lighten the load or whatever you may be carrying, man, to make you understand that it's not as worse as you think it is, man. We got it made, and that's what the bullet breed kind of make me understand that, we got it made, man. You know, and just being a part of scholars and great people like yourself, man, that's taking out the time to build with an underdog like myself means so much, man. You know, that's the reason why when I turn my live on and just able to get a couple of hits or a big massive of watches, man, you know, it just means so much to me because now I'm able to be able to shine and show you guys that really, you know, uh, it's someone somewhere and around the world that really take this stuff serious because a lot of you guys have fell victim or feel as if a lot of guys that's breed these kind of breeds of dogs or misbreed or mistreating the dogs and overdoing it for money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one of the ones that's trying to change the narrative, man. I'm trying to, you know, shine a different light on this on the owner as well as the breed of dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and she's breathing heavy as well because she was just, you know, she's like I say, she's a first time a mother, man. She's a little bit over 3 years old. You know, she's breathing her breathing complications have kind of increased a little bit because whenever I finally gave her a shot at being able to give birth to pups, I didn't approach it the same way I approach it with the rest of my dogs by getting a C-section, all because of the fact that she was already dealing with complications when it came to her breathing. So the time when I put her on the road, you know, the response I got out of her, you know what I'm saying, by taking her to the vet and allowing her to be around other dogs and stuff of that nature, she kind of made me feel as if I'm taking a very risky chance of putting her on the road again because when I got her back home, you know, when we come back from the vet checks to get her rabies shot and running pedestrian tests on her as well as doing a ultrasound test on her to see if she was pregnant, you know, everything seemed that if it was all good until we end up starting headed back home. Once we finally get back on the road, and at this time it was more so at around the time where the sun was really out there peaking, man, and really acting up, man, and had us up under some heated weather, man. We was up on at least probably at this time it was probably every bit of 90 some degrees out there in the Texas weather. You know what I'm saying? So you know, even though I'm in a big old Ram, you know, with the good AC pumping in there, it just it wasn't doing enough. You know, bottles of waters and you know having a water bowl with me and stuff of that nature wasn't doing anything because she wasn't used to the ride. So her being placed on the ride and me coming across certain uh, uh, places in the road where we having bumps and stuff of that nature was kind of making her panic and having her deal with anxiety and stuff of that nature. So when we finally get her to the house, if you go look back at some of the videos I dropped in the past in the beginning of my career, in the beginning of me approaching YouTube, you would see where I dropped some content of me, you know, fighting with her as she fight to try to get back in place because at that time I really didn't know much. So I didn't know nothing about the Pedialyte approach and all the different little remedies that guys normally treat a situation of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was in one of those situations where I just, you know, kind of crossed my fingers, man, asked the Father, man, to guide me, and that's how it turned out, man. I just used the water and put up under the fan, and she eventually snapped back, and this is what we got now. But you know, whenever I finally gave her opportunity to be able to put a lid on the ground, you know, I had allowed her to have the pups naturally because, you know, I feel that her being a big pocket as she is, and me breeding her with what I bred her with her being so small, you know, with the stud being so small, I feel like she was able to carry the load and give birth to the load without any complications. You know what I'm saying? Especially being in the home where she's surrounded by love and the people that she loved being around. You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like she wasn't gonna be dealing with no anxiety, and then she already, asked for the babies. You know what I'm saying? So, all that playing a major role into her giving birth to the pups. Made me say that I think we gonna be okay. But once I start seeing that whenever she started giving birth to the pups, the first 2 or 3 puppies was coming out in a breech position, I began to see that we got a struggle on our hand. Which this right here is gonna probably be one of those situations where I may lose her. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, TV Inc. family, because it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but I'm only doing it because I know it may be someone that's new on my channel and just trying to feel me out and understand who I am and how I think and what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the only reason why I'm clearing the smoke again. But yeah, that's the reason why we at this point now to where she's kind of dealing with a little more better, a little more complications, because in the midst of her fighting and trying to push that last puppy out or pushing all those puppies out, she was putting a whole lot of stress on her lungs. You know what I'm saying? Lungs that was already damaged already. You know what I'm saying? From the way she was bred, and with a dog with a muzzle like she has. You know what I'm saying? And her being inbred the way she was inbred, it don't do her no good, you know what I'm saying? Because she has a smush muzzle. She has everything that I'm looking for in the pocket. That's the only reason why I'm like, man, if I could just get one litter out of this girl, man, I'm gonna be grateful for her, you know what I'm saying? So whenever she had a puppy of 6 and I got the 2 out the deal, man, I was so grateful because I'm knowing these pups right here is gonna set the tone with Chasing and Nyla. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be the ones that put it down with the rest of the fam. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. It's cool. She done shook back, man, and she's doing a whole lot better than ever. And then another thing, the reason why you probably be witnessing her breathing like that is because y'all have to remember, whenever she was struggling with that last pup, I couldn't allow her to continue to struggle like that, and I had emergency C-section done on her, so she's still too at a stage where she's still battling with a little pain too. So this just a response of a mother dog that had a C-section that's dealing with pain as well. You know what I'm saying? She don't know how, or should I say, you guys may not understand the way a dog communicates when they are in pain, and this is the way they communicate. But she see me talking about him, and let me get her young up right quick. No. Here. Let me get her young up right quick and do what I do best. Right quick, TV Inc. family. So let me set this phone up. Don't drink that. Then kill me. Stop drinking. Let me turn this thing around. Y'all bear with me, TV Inc. family. It's me by myself, man. So, this is what you get, man, when you have hide your camera girl, a camera boy, a cameraman, a camera woman. But it's okay, because it's the process. There's levels to it. Eventually, we'll be able to be in position to be able to hire us a camera woman or a cameraman. God dang, girl. You got some loose walls. I notice every time I wipe your butt, you seem to get loose like a goose. Scars squirting everywhere. Look how she looking though. And then she's squirting everywhere. Loose butt. Should have called you loose butt. Look how she looking. Loose butt and loose butt. You know what I'm saying? She act like she liking that. Y'all watch this. Look. Look how she doing. But I'm happy that I'm starting to see yellow poop. Because in the beginning I was seeing black crumbs and green. And it remind me of all those puppies that I lost. So I'm like, man, I hope they ain't carrying nothing that's going on in their DNA that's gonna cost us in the end. Yeah, but this baby right here, that's her name, it's Baby. This is Baby. Say hello. Say hello. That's Baby, y'all. Let me get Theosis. He's starting to turn out pretty good, man. He's looking good. This boy here is looking good. He's greedy too. You must been pooping on the under, boy. You can tell had poop on you had a hard poop on your tail. Nah, I did that, man. To be honest with you, whenever I finally did those AIs on her and she took, and I found out how many she was carrying or whatever, I had started doing my homework on the best way to approach a natural breeding. You know what I'm saying? And I had did research, you know what I'm saying? I Googled everything, because I understand a lot of guys that's in the bully game, man, they so, how can I put it, man? Because I don't want to sound as if I'm against people's reality and have a problem with the way people move, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys in this way of life, they got so they so stubborn and so damaged by people that been playing to a point that whenever someone that's sincere, that's genuine, you know what I'm saying, when they ask some questions and for real about purchasing a dog from or whatever, they thinking that in-house. I'll let you out in a little bit, but I need to straighten this up. They thinking that everybody that they encounter or everybody that comes along is on that playboy time. You know what I'm saying? So I said to myself, man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna build a relationship with my vet, the docs, the nurses, and I'm gonna do my own homework. I'm gonna Google everything, I'm gonna study, you know what I'm saying? And I'm watching video clips of people that I have noticed when I go into their channel. I notice they have a paper trail of their growth, as well as their experiences of things that they have accumulated over time that has placed a stamp on it that makes them become candidates that you can lean towards for information. You know what I'm saying? So, I took some good advice from some good people, man, and it worked. You know, my approach was it was remarkable, man. It turned it out extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, when you dealing with breech position puppies, and you helping the mother give birth to these pups, and she's struggling trying to get them out, the puppies are busting out of the sack. You know what I'm saying? Then they coming out head first, so they out the sack, and then as she's having contractions and trying to push the puppies out, whenever she push a puppy out and the pup don't come right on out, when it sits in there on her uterus, it's like she's contraction around the pup's neck. You know what I'm saying? So she's taking the life out of the pup, not knowing that she's doing this, but this is what's going on, and this is something that I began to understand whenever I went through that experience. So, you know, with that being said, man, you know, I think we did a fine job, man. We executed, man, in a way to where we can honestly say, man, if we decide to approach something of this nature again, which I probably not, you know what I'm saying, but if we did, we're gonna make sure if something like that of that nature starts showing some sign that this is what's going on, we're gonna go ahead and get straight to the vet. We're not gonna waste no more time. We're not gonna try to hope that the next pup is coming out head first. We just gonna go ahead and go to the vet, because that's what I should have did. But me being me, I was more kind of iffy or a little like, I don't know if I want to take that chance and put on this highway, because while I go get my C-sections done is a drive from where I stay. So, you know, I just, you know, a lot of stuff, it was a lot of factors that was going on, man, that caused me to kind of hesitate on getting on that road, man, to get this thing done, man, to where we could have had a smooth sale, man. But it is what it is. I feel like the sale that we did have, man, we was able to stay on the wave, man, and end it with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a bang right there to me. To me, you know, it's a bang because I know what's on the ground now. You know, I'm knowing what life I'm having in my hand now, you know, because, you know, all that I had experienced, man, it began to make me understand a lot about myself. And it began to make me understand that I'm really serious about this way of life. You know, for someone to be trying to give birth or helping a mother dog give birth to a young, and puppies coming out, not breathing, and you doing CPR mouth to mouth with these dogs, that lets you know that this stuff is way deeper than the money. It's deeper than money. You see somebody getting mouth to mouth with a dog, it gotta be deeper than the money. Because somebody that's strictly about the money, the dog there, they just throwing the dog away. But somebody that's sitting there mouth to mouth and pressing on this dog's chest 30 times and mouth to mouth and with this dog pressing on it and steady doing it and believing that somehow, some way, if you keep this up, that dog is gonna be brought back. It's somebody that's taking this very, very serious. You know what I'm saying? Even though this what I'm invested in, it is part of trying to make a living off of it. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's a part of it, but you know, me being engaged in the heart of my animals is what's way that speak volumes to me and mean more to me than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's even if it was strictly about the money in the beginning, after a while, I believe after someone that been going a distance behind a certain living thing or whatever, or a living being, I think after a while you will begin to start growing a heart for something, or start creating a system within yourself to where you don't even knowing that you starting to have a love for a certain, you know, dog. But I'm not saying this is always the case, because you got some people that can build with a dog for years and years and still have that cold-hearted approach. You know what I'm saying? They still have that cold-hearted approach to where like it don't even matter shit. You know what I'm saying? They like, I'm all about the dollar. If this dog ain't finna bring me no money, I throw it in the trash. And they just say a lot about that individual. I'm just not rocking like that, TBE family. Off rips. I really don't know what they getting stuck off of, but I know what I do know is TB Inc. Family is that hold on right quick. Once she stopped bleeding and stuff of that nature, I bring the big pillow I had invested in where she can be able to get a more comfortable uh, setup than this. But I feel like this is a pretty good setup. You know, so I had to clean her cage out. And the reason why I open that cage up like that is because when she's not feeding her young, and she's done feeding her young, she can, kind of move over here and get in her cage. Something she's comfortable with anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I think I did a fine job of creating this little weapons, or should I say nursing setup, because this is how I have it set up. Like this little door right here. Let me show you guys. This right here was a little setup that I had created. To where this door, I made it like a little door. Hold on, let me. Hold on, let me get it together. Set the camera. Hold on. I got something. Okay. You see, as I made this little door right here, this is a little door because I have my puppies running, right? When I'm having my puppies out doing what they doing, she one of these dogs that I don't know, she just jealous at times, man. And puppies be kind of picking at her and stuff because she be acting up. So what I did was I created this little system right here to where I'm able to lock the gate up to where she can, let me get it together, where she can kind of be sectioned out from the rest of the working area when I let pups come out to get them a good run in. Should I say, let them get some playtime. I made it to where the pups gonna get tempted to dealing with an old stubborn dog that would kind of active if she'll bite them, but probably will bite them. I really don't know. She began extra aggressive at times with the pups. So I don't trust her around the pups like that because I don't know how she's gonna respond due to the fact that she's an old dog. Like I say, she's an old dog, TV Inc. family. This dog is an old dog. So, I don't want to take a chance and allow myself to get too caught up in thinking that, my dog won't do something of that nature because she's a loving creature. Yes, she is. But she be jealous at times. And I don't want her to hurt the babies, man. The babies just having fun. And she just old and set in her ways. So I had to set this up to where we can kind of operate and still. This is the fan that I have set up. It comes with a remote and everything. You guys probably aware of the fan. Oh yeah, I apologize. I'm glad I thought about it. Remember I was telling you guys about the meds, right? It's time to give her pain relievers. So this is how I get down, TV Inc. family. When it comes to her meds. Since the pill substance, or should I say the powder substance, has turned into liquid with the liquid. Now it's gonna be a smooth sail when it comes to her taking it in her mama. Here. So sit tight. Sit tight. So what I do is I grab her head like this. I sit it in her mouth and I let her take it down. This right here, what I'm giving her is an antibiotic and a pain reliever. It's mixed together. But I broke it down because I ain't got time to be battling with her trying to get that pill down and her steady spitting it up and all that. So this right here is something that kind of allowed me to be able to take advantage of not having to battle with her being stubborn and not want to take the medication that she needs in order to prevent infections and in order to prevent being in severe pain because of the incision, you know what I'm saying? But she kind of does good. Me and her have one of those special kind of daughter and son kind of relationships. So she's one of those dogs I have that loves me. Hold on right quick, TV. But what I'm doing right now is kind of, like I say, I'm killing a lot of birds with a couple of stones before I kind of shut down for the night. What I will be doing, because I didn't get to pull up at the gym today. Once I finish what I'm doing with you guys, I'm gonna get me a little minor workout in. So I'm gonna probably hit my arms, give me a couple of pull-ups in on my little setup, and hit my abs and allow that to be my little workout for the day. Because I was meaning to go to Planet Fitness, and I had some couple of errands and stuff that I need to get taken care of today. So, and then, with having this little, you know what I'm saying, it's hard to be able to really just get really tapped into stuff that you normally do before the pups came out because, you know, with these pups, they're like newborn babies. So I gotta be here. I gotta be here. I gotta be here. So let me, what I'm gonna do, TV Inc. family, I'm gonna put the blankets and sheets that she had and this one pillow that she had in the washer, put some chemicals on it, and get my wash, get it started so I can put it in dry before I shut down as well. But hold that thought. I'll be right back. Put me some gloves on. Yeah, TV Inc. family, I'm really serious about this, for real, for real. And I want you guys to rise with me and be a part of the journey as well, you know what I'm saying? Every step of the way, because y'all deserve it. Y'all deserve it. If you subscribe to my channel, you deserve to be a part of what I got going on. So that's the reason why the features and the gifts that comes along with being a part of the family are something that I give from the heart, because it takes courage to put your pride to the side and to hit subscribe. It takes a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get too wrapped up in, you know, worrying about someone else's success, and worrying about thinking that they weak from subscribing. I don't know what be going on. It's just my personal opinion. But for you to yeah, I also too. What I'm doing too as well, TV Inc. family, the reason why I'm riding so long with you guys is because this is like a, how can I call it? This is like an experiment. It's like a test. What I'm doing right now is basically like a test. I'm trying to kind of wrap my mental, around my best approach in order to be able to be recognized or discovered by those of my kind, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm rocking the way I'm rocking, you know what I'm saying, on my live, because I know somewhere around the world is a large community of people that think, that thrive, that stand, etc. for the same thing I thrive and stand for. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just looking for my kind, you know what I'm saying? So we can all reach a point to where we can be able to exercise our gifts and share our gifts with one another and keep our, how can I put in words? And keep our returns amongst our community where everyone is leveling up and seeing a return from the label. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the things that they choose to do to make a living. Because I know There's many people around the world, man, that's just tired of working and being a part of systems that makes them feel like they just working for a paycheck. Because I was like that. I was a part of a system, or should I say a body of work, of people that's been a part of the system so long to a point to where they began to think that they your superior because they have a certain title on the company and stuff of that nature. So that's kind of one of the main reasons why I said, man, I don't want to ever work for nobody no more, man. That means if I have to do what it takes, if that means going to go pick up cans or whatever the case may be, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm tired of getting hired at all these different entities or should I say, tired of getting hired at these bodies of work with people that's a part of it that thinks that they just your superior because they have a certain role on the company. Yeah, you're not my superior, but you are in position of where I have to follow certain orders, and do what you asked out of me. But that don't mean that you have a right to talk to me any kind of way because you got a certain role. You know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of supervisors and certain people that have moved up, that's what they do. But outside of that, that's the reason why I take this here so serious, man, because, man, this is next level. See how my dogs do when they start toning down. It's what we got here. Everybody is out of commission. They relaxing, they listening. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that? Y'all see that tub top right there behind that cage? That's all because Jay want to eat my house down. She thinks she's a termite. Look at my babies. They don't know it after I get through. I'm gonna put them in the sink, man, and get them clean. Man, thank you, bro. Oh, that's butterfly. That's butterfly. Overstood. You get that? You get that gift? Did you get it? I say, man, look at butterfly. I wonder if she seen that I sent that money to her. I'm like, man, I hope it put a smile on her face, even though it's not much. It can help. You know what I'm saying? I overstood. Thank you. I'm still kind of feeling some type of way though. I ain't gonna lie to you though. I'm still, to be honest with you though, Queen, I'm really feeling some type of way about that, man. I'm really about to buck the system on you on the cool. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't just have to be mad at me because, man, Queen, damn. I ain't why you have to give me like this here. Hold on. Set my camera up. Yeah, I was saying, man, why y'all had to do me? I don't know why I even spoke on that. I said, man, I'm gonna let my people be able to build and put this thing together with me, man. So that's the only reason why I had. Okay, cut one. Okay, cut one. Man, look at that, man. I love that. I love that. That means so much to me. That means so much to me. Okay. There we go. Get on set up. Set up. I think I need to set up better than this. I want y'all to see these. What's going on, Canada? We just sitting here, man. You know, I'm in the bully game, and right now I'm just taking my people up and through there. And should I say my supporters up and through there, or what I deal with. You know, this my pit bull, it's my bull, this a bull, this a bull. It's my exotic right here. It's my nano boy right here. These my pups. These my pups right here. And these my young as well right here. Hold on, TB Ink Founder. She done came in here and started trying to, look what she done did. She started trying to organize stuff on her own. Hold on, let me get this together because I need to fix this better because I don't need her to organize and stuff and she don't know what she doing. Hold on. I don't need her organized and nothing. And she ain't got the vision that I have, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why. And then look what she have a nerve to do. Look, she just have a nerve. You gonna set something up the way you want to set up. I'm gonna let you make it. I'm gonna let you make it. If that make you feel comfortable, go ahead, get comfortable. You don't want to just have babies, and you gotta live with being positioned a certain kind of way to feed your young. So I'm gonna let you make it on that one. I'm gonna let her make it on that one. You know, but normally I really take control. But you know, sometimes, man, you gotta let your investments, man. Should I say your prizes, man, have their way sometimes, man, because they gonna be the one. They gonna be responsible. They gonna be the one that's responsible for where this thing go when it comes to the fruit that we try to get started. So that when you try to grow. Yeah, that's my regular pit bull y'all seeing right there. That's my boy Dice. He's family. He's supposed to be my helper, but he ain't even helping. He's doing what everybody else doing. Might need to go find me another dog other than him and let him sit in the cage. Cause he ain't got what it takes to be a helper. Find me another dog, find me a Labrador or something. A dog that catch on quicker. Cause he too stubborn. We trying to build an empire. We trying to build an empire, and he trying to build an empire. Yeah, so I'm in Texas. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying, y'all ain't catch it, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, y'all ain't catch it. I said we trying to build an empire. He trying to build an empire. If you know what I'm going, the reason why it's funny is because He leaving back food and crap all around the place, and we trying to get this stuff in order. He leaving stuff around, and where he trying to attract things that we don't need a part of the family. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that's gonna eat up all our feed and have us working backwards and spending a lot of money. Man, I noticed, man, I see I got some trollers, man, tapping in, huh? I see I have some trollers up at the moment. Bored, ain't got nothing to do. Instead of them wiggling their toes and preparing themselves for another day, they want to get up and wiggle their toes and prepare themselves for something that's gonna bounce back and hit them in the face. You understand me? Because at the end of the day, you dealing with someone that's comfortable in their skin, man, and really for real, man, is preparing for something way greater than what you trying to entertain. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, do what you do. Make sure when you do it, you have your pom-poms on tight. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, TV Inc. family. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's beat this content up for all them trollers, man. The ones that don't have nothing to do, man. Let's beat this content up. Let's turn this thing into 100 likes and turn it and attract 1,000 subscribers, man, before I end my live. I've been riding with y'all over two hours already, and I'm showing y'all that I mean well. So I should be crying, man, and be supported and be someone that you look at as being someone that may someday be the head of something very great that you can benefit from in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man. You know, this is a way of life right here. TV Inc. family, this is a way of life. Theo Bullets Inc. is the way of life. It's a part of the way of life. This here not a slogan. It's a way of life. This is the way it goes. You know. It's what matters the most. my dog tiles right here. Nah. I didn't ask you to get up. I'm finna get ready to let you out. Right now, I seen your urine in there. Now I'm gonna have to clean that up. done zoned out on y'all on TV family. I done zoned out. Hold on right quick. Bruh, why y'all keep doing that, man? Y'all gonna be walking in that urine and you gonna sit in it. But y'all finna get a bath anyway, so I ain't even finna be in a rush to clean it up again, but I see what's going on. As y'all can see, TV Inc. family, this how I put it down, man. This how I put it down. You know, I knocked out that, set that up, cleaned that up for that girl. Puppy's in there in a deep sleep. This girl here still kind of having trouble. Remember what I told you, man, with that pushing, man. Now it seems like her lungs have been damaged a little. It's been damaged more than what it was already. So hopefully, man, in due time, man, we can build up a little fundraiser pot or something, build up something in the future, man. For what we can bring Millie back to reality, man. I already know, everything gonna be okay with her, but I want to be able to put back some money, man, to straighten this issue out, man. So where we can see her around for many more years than what's in store. There's the pups, as you can see the pups. As you can see the pups. For to give them a bath. Y'all can already see. They the urine in there. A regular pit bull. What you see? It's my boy Don K. My girl Millie Mill, her daughter, the pup's mother, Key Roney. And by my boy Bando Commando. The pups that I just showed you, the ones I just had, this is their father. But yeah, TV Inc. family, I allow y'all to reap the benefits of being a part of a great family. You know, I showed y'all how I put it down. This is what goes on the regular, man. You know, it became second nature, as y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? I knocked that out in no time. Only thing I gotta do now, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna start cleaning up behind cages, getting up hair and mopping up under the cages, change my mop water. All those good works, man. It's all part of this way of life, you know. So to all you up and coming breeders, man, you know, man, if you really serious about this here, man, just make sure you brace yourself, man. And you don't allow anything anything that comes along a part of the journey, man, to cause you to feel like this ain't where it's at. Because the moment you shut down, you're gonna begin to understand that you just shut down on something that you really and truly believe in, man. But TV Inc. family, y'all keep placing your best foot forward. Keep being great. Keep supporting those that need to be supported, man. You know, all that, man. You know, it's always a pleasure, man, to witness greatness come from a certain point to a greater point. All because you knowing when you dealing with greatness and you dealing with someone that's really a candidate, or should I say a being that thrive and strive for betterment, you knowing what the future is gonna be like as long as that person is in the head of the line. You know what I'm saying? Overstood, thank you. You already know what the future gonna be like. So with that being said, TV Inc. family, man, I'm finna give it and shut this thing down. I appreciate everybody that has made it this far in the video, everybody that has rolled with me this far, man, during the live, man. I salute you guys. I look forward in the future of being able to shake you guys' hand, or maybe give you guys a hug, or give you a shoulder to cry on if you're going through it, or maybe be someone you can lean towards for advice, or whatever the case may be, outside of just the dogs. You know what I'm saying? I hope in due time you guys will see that we are the ones. Now, for real, have a good night. You too. You gotta make it. You make sure. You make sure that you remain great. You make sure you remain great. For real, TV Inc. family. But with that being said, TV Inc. family, remember, you can do all things through the Father who strengthens you. As long as you have a mustard seed of faith, anything that's formed against you won't give them a break. You're gonna stay on their neck. Yeah. Stay down. Yeah, for real. TV Inc. family, I love you guys. Y'all stay blessed. I'm gone.